Let's take a look at Emporia Country Club, the back nine, hole 5. A very challenging hole, perhaps the most challenging hole in the course, especially now. As I mentioned before, all the distances on these holes got changed to fix the physics. And last year this hole was 786 feet. So they've added almost 300 feet to the hole, and it's still a par 4 like it was last year. So, as a par 4, you should be able to reach the green in 2 and 1,052 feet away on this fairway to reach it in 2. You know, it's a challenge. You got all these trees on the right side of this long, skinny fairway that make a backhand drive really challenging. Encourages the forehand off the tee, but of course, in the game, the forehand's only 80% of the backhand. So yeah, this is a tough one. But I think there's a couple of approaches. The first one could be a roller. I'm not really a huge fan of the roller play here because it's risky, but I'll show you. Glide roll Rive on the backhand roller. Put the chevron on top of the cluster of trees right there somewhere. And you just want to avoid hitting that tree right there if you can, first available. And then you need to hope that it comes back in bounds if it does go out. So pretty touchy shot, but it can work. You can get quite a distance with it, but you can see I'm challenging that OB line on the left. So, I'm pushing it. So it's almost 600 feet. So that's pretty good. 458 to the pin, and I've got a big OB area right in front of it that's guarding it. So let's see. Let's try 458. Let's try the Sapphire, and we're going to go to the right and stay low to avoid this stuff on the tree here. Kind of a low canopy off that tree. Let's try that and see how that works. All right, that worked out well. Gave us a nice shot at the birdie, which is a great goal. If you can get birdie on this hole, particularly now, I think that's a great day. So the other option, I would say, depending on the wind, and this is a horrible wind, but with this wind, what I would probably do is try the glide skip CloudBreaker on a backhand. Although I think forehand is the play. It's always wind dependent. So let's see what the glide skip CloudBreaker looks like against this wind. And that wind is pushing it to the right still, but got a really lucky skip through those trees. 400 feet, that's very nice. So we could probably go accurate roll Sapphire with this wind even. See if that'll get me there. Probably will. Yeah. Getting very lucky in making this video because I'm telling you, birdie is not a gimme on this hole. So, all right, and the last, the one I want to show you really is I think turn skip Rive on a forehand is probably off the tee a good play in most winds, and we're going to try to send this out a little bit because I do want to keep it out there to the left. Challenge that OB line on the left a little bit. But if I can get out here, I've got some room to work. That's a good day. You can see obviously it's not near as long a drive. 542. Let's go Windbreak glide CloudBreaker on the backhand. Same kind of thing. We're going to stay to the right of this OB area. I'm going to let the wind push me a little bit left, I hope. Push to the right, rather. And it pushed way to the right. But I have a long look for birdie, it looks like. So 108 feet. And I shouldn't bother here because I'll probably embarrass myself and miss this, but let's see. And I called it. But anyway, I had a long look for birdie. So yeah, I think, particularly in a wind out of the right, I think the forehand, there you go, with the turn skip Rive is going to be the play. I would slide over, try to send it out here to the left a little bit. Just try to get in this area where the grass is a little greener. I guess it's a little lower cut there, maybe. So 525. Let's go Windbreak glide, CloudBreaker again. Man, that thing's got some turn to it. It keeps sending me out there to the right. Another long look for birdie, 117. See if I can make this one. All right, got that one. So I think that's going to be the play, but I think you're going to need some very course-specific disc. And when I get done with all these holes, I'm going to put together a video of what my bag is going to look like, specifically geared towards Emporia Country Club for the virtual dynamic disc open. So, all right, hope you enjoyed that. I hope you learned something, and we'll see you around the valley.